I've been playing on the create server all day today, getting progress done, doing deals, making business, building factories, mining out blocks, doing things, all the Minecrafty things that you could ever, need. Besides decorating the base. We ain't done none of that yet. I think we're gonna decorate it like a cave. Oh wow, look at that, it's already done, guys. Wow, it's incredible. Wow, I'm such a good decorator, guys. Crazy stuff. Maybe I should build a nether portal somewhere in the base. You know, that sounds like it might be actually kind of helpful, because currently we're just kind of going back and forth to world spawn. Not the most convenient thing ever. So where should we build a nether portal? I could put it in that wall right there, actually. Base will never get decorated. I mean, there's always something. Every world that I play on, there's always something that I put off in perpetuity. In perpetuity. And the decoration of the base might just be what we put off. I do know what I want to do for decoration. It's not like I don't have any ideas. It's like, yeah, no, I know what I'm going to do. We're going to make it a really nice, like, kind of lush, kind of like Crystal Cave kind of deal. And it's going to be great. But there's so many other things that we have to do. There's just non-stop projects. There's so much stuff has got to get done. We need to properly link this on the other side, by the way. Let's see. What's that going to be? 574, 353. Somebody write that down. 574, 353. Get out the cat. We're already doing math here on live stream. This is not good, everyone. This is not good. 574. We're going to divide that thing right there by 8. That's going to give us 71 and a half. Guess we're building a half portal. Tree 53. Divide that bad boy by 8. We got 44.125. Great. Well, we're going to have a very slightly off-centered thing. Okay, let's go. Let's go, everybody. What have you guys been up to today? Have you done anything fun? Have you done anything interesting? I played Minecraft all day. Literally, that's all I've done. Am I going the right direction? 71? 71 by 45? I'm not going the right direction. You know, we gotta go this way. Is this south, then? Where am I going? 7144. This way. This way. It should be, like, right here. It should be, like, right here. Okay, here it is, everybody. I found it. I know numbers real good. All the best numbers that anybody's ever had. There we go. Should we decorate the corners with, like, diamond blocks? I feel like that's a respectable flex. If only I had enough diamonds to do it. Respectable small flex. Just for the fun of it, right? Netherite blocks. I was gonna say that, but then I didn't want to smelt down any of our netherite yet. I'm saving that until the very end. And I don't have enough at base to do that. Oh, we have one of these things on. Bloop. There we go. 1 diamond, 1 netherite. I feel like 2 diamond, 2 netherite, and then... No, diamonds in the corners, and then a full ring of netherite around it. I feel like that's the way to go. That's a lot more netherite. We're already getting 6,000 of the debris. I guess we may as well just go for more, right? Shoot, go for... you know what I didn't bring, everybody? You know what I didn't bring to the nether? You guys know what I forgot? You know what I forgot. Is there going to be a smelting live stream? Probably. I mean, oh my god, the lag. Ugh, that's just normal loading of the overworld, though. I forgot the drills. Mildly important. Part of the process, everybody. To have all these things. And also, you know what? Before we go, we are going to restock our tanks as well. I love that we just have, like, the little swapper right here. That's pretty convenient. I did swap them both, didn't I? Oh, it went up in the inventory. Interesting. Don't think I've recognized them doing that. Gonna get stolen? I think it's fine. We'll trap them. It's my base. I know who to blame for the lag. Obviously, Beardstone. Obviously, Beardstone. When in doubt, blame Foxy. Or Beardstone. Or anybody else but yourself. That's the responsible, reasonable way to go. There's a hole right there and a hole right there. I made 2 holes. Fascinating. Okay, so you guys kind of know the deal right now. Stam is also a very good option. I don't know Stam good enough to, like, playfully blame them for absolutely everything. But maybe if I start playfully blaming them for absolutely everything, I'll know them better. Let's see. How are we doing, everybody? Is it going to load in? Cave mode. Negative 54? That's not quite right. I want to be at, like, 48? Why does this not work? Where's my caves at? What's happening? Had to be at this layer? Bruh. Did we break the nether? What happened? I mean, people can blame me for everything, too. I mean, that's, like, just part of the blame game, you know? I apparently broke the nether. Here we go, okay. Let's just load those layers. Negative 11. That's not at negative 11, though. Oh, I'm underneath. Hold up. No wonder. It's always in the negatives. I always forget about that. So why was this over here showing? I guess because it's outside loaded chunks that it was showing. But we should also have all of this be mined out. This was mined out last live stream. I recognize it by the lava caves. Also, Kev found our tunnel bore area underneath his base. And he was very impressed. Am I going in the right direction? Surely this is the right direction. Oh, right. Okay, so I guess we mined out a lot more than I thought we did. Okay. Never mind. I forgot how much we mined out. Oh, it unloads. How do I make this, like, stay loaded? I want this to, like, perpetually stay loaded. Like, forever. Does anyone know? Arts by Kev? He's the bread guy. He does bread things. He's the bread baron. And we almost mined into his infinite lava well. If you saw that live stream of Chosen and Throwlash, when we actually made the 4 large tunnel bores. Yeah, that was his infinite lava well underneath his base. Okay, this is where one of them goes. We're just gonna get this thing started. So we're starting mining at 39 on the hour. We just go by minutes around here because it's easier. It's like, you know, everyone's got different time zones happening. Let's see. So that's left drill. Be gone, left drill. Yeah, basically 39. A little bit of a late start. We got average size drill right here. It's still so sketchy placing these things next to lava. But it is what it is. Oh, it's already mining a Debra. Cool. We love to see it. And then right drill. No, just right drill. This one's right drill. Okay, where's right? Where? Oh my god, words are difficult. Here we go. Leaving the rails down is actually very convenient. Because then you don't need to line things up. Because you already lined it up before. Incredible job. Now, I don't think we have anything in here of value right now. We don't have any debris. And no Febreze. And definitely no diamonds. I'm not being lazy enough. Am I? I feel like this is about as lazy as I can get. I am kind of going... I mean, at this point, I'm kind of going for the fastest netherite beacon I can get. We're speedrunning this thing. I don't have, like, an exact hour count for how long we've been running these things, but... We're so much progress already. We're, like, over 30% of the way there, everybody. It's crazy. This one's got another zebra in it. Fantastic. Gotta pay someone to set up drills for me. Now, you can be lazy by spending money. Like, you can pay someone to paint your house or paint your room. Or yeah, I'm just picking painting as a example here. Or you can just do it yourself, man. Save money. I feel like not spending money is the lazy option sometimes. And doing it yourself is the lazy way. Because there's so many things I could have just hired someone to do around this house to, like, fix it up. But I was like, no, I'll do it myself. And then I learned a thing. Then you mess it up a couple times. It's fine. It's great, you know? Give them 0.001% profit. I'm pretty sure that would be less than 1 debris for, like, this entire thing. Dad paints homes for a living. It's pretty good money, legitimately. I mean, it's pretty good stuff. You will definitely make some good money doing that. Especially if it's, like, exterior painting. Because that you actually want to look nice, right? And that's, like, a different type of paint as well. Exterior, and then you got, like, the big paint guns and stuff. I haven't done that myself personally, but I knew someone who did. I mean, or you could just get a roller, you know, just a roller and a long stick and just go for it, man. Just absolutely go for it. It would work. Get some spray paint cans. It would work. Yeah. Get her done. Get some old used paint off Facebook Marketplace. And paint that thing. There needs to be better, faster drills. There is an additional create mod where you can enchant the drills. But we don't have that, and I'm kind of glad that we don't, because that would be like 10,000 drills worth of enchanting. That would actually take like a week to get done. With the amount of experience that we would need for that. A mod? I mean, it's a create mod. Yeah, it's a mod for the create mod. Now, I need to be paying attention for zebras in the ceiling. You never know, man. Those zebras are actually really mean, and they will, like, sneak up on you. That's why there's no domesticated zebras. Because they're just, like, rude, man. Just mean. You would think, you know, it's basically horse, but no. No, it's not horse. Very mean horse. They kick, they bite. This is all stuff I learned from CPG Grey. So if it's wrong, just please blame the stick figure man. Thank you. Think of the speed. It would be very insane to see this drill with all efficiency 5. I mean, technically, we could probably do efficiency 6 on it. There is another tunnel bore somewhere over here. I did not see where it is at. Is it mining blocks? Kind of looks like it's stuck in lava. Is it mining blocks? Oh, no, it is mining blocks. Okay. Sometimes they do get stuck. We've had it happen a couple times. And I don't know exactly how that happens. If they're in lava, they should be fine. But we've had pieces of gravel, like, land in them. And, like, push them to the side. And it's been very strange sometimes. Although we had that happen with one of the early prototypes. So I don't know if that's something that matters right now. Bigger and faster with trains. Trains is something I have thought about. Because technically you can do this with trains. Although I don't know anything about trains. I haven't done trains yet, so I'm just kind of doing it this way. Although, I don't think you could get a 20-chunk wide tunnel bore on a train. Can you pick up a train in your backpack? I don't think so. This is a very useful system because I can take it to the overworld. Hate and love the genres of, yeah, that's the thing I could do. Because there's a lot of things that you could do. But because you do a lot of things, you have a non-ending to-do, yeah. Yeah, so you can do so many things that you just, like, end up having so many things on your to-do list. Yeah, that's fair. But, you know, it's good to have, like, a junk drawer of skills, right? It's good to have a collection of things available at your disposal, even if you think it's something random and stupid. Like, oh, I'm never actually going to use this again. You never know when it might come in handy. And that's something that we might be kind of losing out on, because everyone's just kind of exporting their entire thought and, like, you know, work process to AI, right? Jack of all trades, master of few. Yeah, that's, like, it's not a bad thing to, like, have a, you know, a variety of different random skills and just, like, little things that you know how to do. It's helpful, you know? They can surprise you. Even if you don't use it for a couple years, they're like, oh yeah, no, I know how to sharpen knives. I can, like, sharpen these kitchen knives or whatever. It's not a big deal. There's another one? How many tunnel bores do we have? I'm scared. You're a jack of one trade and master of none. Well, one of these days, you know? That's also, like, the skill curve as well. Like, people with no experience in that think that they're, like, mildly good at it, right? Or no, people with no experience think that they're bad at it. People with a little bit of experience think they're great at it. People with a ton of experience think they're bad at it. I'm not sure if that's the Dunning-Kruger curve or if that's a different one. I'm too stupid to know. But I have high confidence, so you won't notice. It is accurate. Because once you become, like, a master of something, you realize just how much more there is to know about the subject that, like, it's crazy. So you'll never truly master it because there's always new frontiers, right? I think there's very few like skills and trades and like areas of interest that doesn't apply to, especially if it's like an IRL job of some sort or like any form of craft. There's just none in the ceiling. There's like actually no reason to look around. I feel like these biomes just have none in the ceiling. I don't know. We see more in the other biomes. We have 4 boars going. This one's still going? At least we can check the map. It is still going. The ones that hit more debris go slower, but they're all pretty much lined up. So again, we're gonna take this all the way to here, which is at negative 1,000. So we're currently at negative 500. So we're actually about halfway there. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to people on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you. And then we're also gonna do this 1.5 times more, maybe? I'm not sure. If it's gonna be 1.5 times, then we'll just go beyond the 1,000 marker on this one, because this one's at negative 1,000 on the Z. Can gas even hurt me? They're just annoying. Oh, we're halfway. Yeah. Cooked! Welcome in. As long as the drills are spinning, it is actually doing something. I love that we don't need to power these individually. That is just genuinely so nice. Because you know how much stress this would take? We'd have to bolt a steam engine onto this thing. Although I really don't want these guys hitting the rails or something. Press the server from 1,000 bores. Kind of, yeah. We do kind of do that. I don't think I've gotten anywhere near crashing the server, though. We have a very good server setup from Nodecraft. Nodecraft is the GOAT of Minecraft servers. We use them for all of our server hosting, all of our like personal fan servers in the community. Personal fan servers? Is that? I don't know if that's how you describe it. But all the fan servers that we have, and then we use them for Truly Bedrock. We use them for Just Create. They're just great. Just create for create. Yeah, that's the new slogan, everybody. Hey, look at this. I have a button, actually. Hold up. Where's it at? Oh. Boom! Wait. Did it not? It doesn't work. My button does not work. Never mind. I have a thing, though. Don't I? Hello? I thought I had a... You know what? I had a little thing that popped up on screen for Nodecraft. But, apparently it doesn't work anymore. But I do have this message from Nodecraft in the chat. Does it also not work? It does work. There you go. You can check them out at that link. You can get 30% off your own server if you want to. Because they're cool and they sponsor us. But they don't just do Minecraft either. That's the fun thing. Like, they have like 30 plus other games. They got Terraria. They're like always adding new games too. It's probably over 40 now, actually. It's been a while since I updated that. But yeah, they're always adding new stuff. Use code helps me seeing a collab soon. I mean, we've been collabing with Nodecraft for like actual years now. Since when did Cube Host go out? 2021. I have a mug. I bought a mug from Cube Host because that was the previous server host that we had, and they were great. But they only did Minecraft, and that's kind of why I think they probably went under. But they were up for like 10 years. We were partnered with them for a little while. And then everyone that was with Cubed Host went over to Nodecraft. So everyone just got transferred on over. Just like a little trade. And then, yeah, we've been with Nodecraft for 5 years. 5 years now? That sounds crazy. Is that actually possible? I don't know. Time is an illusion, everybody. I saw my my 5-year YouTube video that I made for like, we've been on YouTube for 5 years. I was like, oh my god, that was 5 years ago. That was half the channel lifetime ago. I feel old. It's soul sand. Yeah, I picked the only area that doesn't have literally any zebras for us to mine. It's just random bits of soul sand, man. There's nothing to do but just chat. I mean, netherite mining is never, like, particularly eventful, to be fair. The diamond mining is more eventful because actually we get like, you know, stuff to go mine around. There's like caves, there's ancient cities, there's spawners to find. But here in the Nether, like we're not even getting any mobs to spawn. It's kind of a boring ordeal. Wardens. Occasionally we get a warden. I do hate the Java Nether though. Oh, this is so bad. Everything about this is not survival friendly. Like, if this was just for modded Minecraft, that would be fine, because we got tunnel bores. We can just go right through it. But this in survival, like vanilla Minecraft, oh man, all this is just horrible. All these lava caves. Lava should not generate below, like, what is this, Y20-ish? Like, bottom of lava lakes, that's where it should stop, and then you get, like, the little individual lava pieces. You should not be having these lava caves, ravines. This stuff goes down and flosses the bedrock. It gets rid of basically all the netherrack from the bedrock. And it's disgusting. Hopefully that never comes to bedrock. Hopefully no one's made a parody or bug report about that or something. Because it's just nasty, man. Yo, Deborah's! What direction is that? This way? It is hell. I mean, it doesn't have to literally be hell. Actually, no, actually the biome name is hell. That's true. True facts. Minecraft swears in the game files. I know it was over here. There it is. It was hiding behind some lava. I do wonder if we could get away with 5 bores. But I feel like 25 chunks is too much, you know? I feel like that's just too much. I feel like at some point you gotta call it, like, you gotta be reasonable about it. Because if at 25 chunks, I mean, you may as well just go to 50, right? I mean, why stop there? Can you mine while flying? You can, but it's like really slow. I mean, look at this. Oh, yeah, it's just pathetic. That's why I put down the blocks. It's just genuinely quicker. Think Bedrock should get those lava caves? I think you should be quiet. You have bad suggestions. Why don't you go fight the Bedrock Wither or something? I don't know. I don't have an insult ready to go for you, Salt. I'm sorry. Oh, we got some wardrobe changes, actually. That's great. This skin, the Silent 2 skin, this is like a majority of what's in the next episode of Create. It just is what it is. The launcher takes so long. Oh my god. I should just leave it open, honestly. You had a terrible cheesecake today? The worst you've had in 25 years? What kind of cheesecake? Not Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. Where is Minecraft Launcher? Oh, well, Minecraft Launcher. Oh god, I have so many tabs. Minecraft Launcher. It takes so long to open. Why does it take like 30 seconds to open the launcher? I don't understand. Billion trillion dollar company. Can't afford Minecraft Launcher. Can we relog while these are running? Let's just do it real quick. Let's do it real quick. Real quick, relog. Quick adventure. In and out. Are they still running? Looks like they're all still running. What about you? Are you still running? Is your tunnel bore running? You better go catch it. This one does not look like it's running. The Java Wither is not even really a wither. It is running. It's just stuck on some, excuse me, stuck on some Febreze. Weak egg custard and had no texture? Ah, that's sad. That's truly sad. Cheesecake is one of life's fine delicacies. You can't go wrong with even, honestly, like mediocre cheesecake. It's been so long since I've had cheesecake. But like good, high quality cheesecake, genuinely some of the best. Some of the best delicacies that man can afford. Or can't afford, because it's kind of expensive sometimes. Can you just... Oh my god. Being inside the lava and, like, turning into, like, a swimming jetpack is actually insane. Because as soon as you, like, touch this and then you go and you hit spacebar, you're just like... You just turn into a little boat. Oh, there's another Deborah, though. I need more ancient debris names. The amount of that we're gonna be saying this stuff, I need like a rotation. Deborah does appear to be one of my favorites. Debris. We could do that. Just really pronunciate the S. Are piglins negatively affected by potions harming? So alive mobs take damage from harming. Undead mobs take damage from healing. So actual piglins, like the ones they trade gold to, yeah, they'll do harming potions. Debris. Yes. How far have we gone? I didn't like make a marker where we started. I know it's like around 500-ish. Around about here-ish. We're making honestly really good quick progress with this. I do like question how much we have. Let's go do a little roundup real quick, shall we? Not the gross nasty kind that you spray. That you hopefully don't spray, jeez. How much debris do you guys think we have so far? Debris. Is this one just like in the lava? Answer will be yes. Come on now, I'm trying to check the backpack. This guy can move, man. Is this the far left one? Are you left? I think you might be left drill. Yeah, this is left drill. Okay. More than 2. This one's got 59 in it. That's pretty good. So we had 6 from mining out the ceiling. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. You know, both of these are in lava. The middle ones usually have more. Yeah, 68. 64, a full stack. Wow. And then this one's also in the middle of a lava lake. Wow, who would have guessed it? What do you got? 61. Ooh, we could call them Doritos. Or Cinnabons. I need to consume more pastries. There's so many good pastries, and like I just don't have any of them. I don't know why I don't partake. So almost 4 stacks already. That's so good. Let's put those in the backpack. We're gonna keep the 6 that we've mined, because you know, I like to keep those separate. It's nice to know that there's some effort being put into actually manually mining some zebras. Nether diamonds, chocolate bars, toasted caramel, squares, waffles. All of your message got like compressed together. I'm guessing you put them on a different line. Yeah, they just like went together. Cinnabons, cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls is a good one. They are awfully shiny, or like spirally, not shiny. They're kind of the opposite of shiny, honestly. A double. Never happens. Chocolate bars. Yeah, I don't eat that much junk food. What about you guys? What do you partake in? When you do a junk food, what do you partake in? What's your favorite thing? We haven't talked about food very much on streams recently. And it's been a hot minute. But now I'm hungry. I haven't really eaten today. Ice cream and cookies. Ice cream is great. Hey, buddy. Let me help you out with that. I don't think I got that. Sometimes I would buy like a thing of ice cream, and then I don't know. I just don't really eat it that much. I only get like the quarts. I don't know. Then get all freezer burnt. And I'm like, eh. Kind of went bad. I don't really eat the whole thing. I start getting like the little pints. I don't know. Am I at that age where I can't eat a quart of ice cream? overnight. I'm not like super concerned about getting healthy, but like I make an attempt most of the time. Bacon wrapped stuffed jalapenos. Jalapeno poppers are pretty good. Stuffed peppers in general, pretty nice. I will say that's a good one. You put like some cheese in there or whatever. That's good stuff. A mocha frap. Dang. I didn't know you were girly like that. You get like 3 pumps of caramel in there. Some cinnamon, put a little bit of cinnamon in it. Hey, look at that, another one of those discs. Goldfish. Goldfish are actually kind of good. They're like not that good, but they put something in there that's like, oh man, I want to eat some more of these. And then you eat like a whole bag of them. You're like, I don't regret it, but I do regret it at the same time. They put something in the food where it's like, it tastes okay at first, and then the aftertaste is like, it makes you want more of it, so that you get back to the good taste, right? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Sour Patch watermelons. Okay, the sour candies are super good. I do like that. Cheez-Its are the same. If you're gonna do Cheez-Its though, you gotta do the white cheddar Cheez-Its. I've had like the normal ones, of course, but like, I don't know. The white cheddar Cheez-Its are the way to go. I've decided to stop buying them though, because like they are the same deal. I also tried the off-brand like Cheez-Its, and they're just like actually bad. Like I tried the off-brand like white cheddar, and it's just like bad. I don't know. Like they gotta put them nasty chemicals in there for it to taste good. Like I don't know what the deal is. It shouldn't be that hard to make like a good cheese cracker though. I mean, it's just like, it's 2 good things combined. It's cheese and crackers. I mean like, it's not difficult. You ain't gotta put all that nasty stuff in there and make me want more of them. I already want more of them! Lifesavers. I haven't tried Lifesaver gummies. But Lifesaver's good. You actually eat red vines? That's crazy. I always see those at the store, but I've never actually met someone that like actually like eats them consistently. They're like random things that you get at movie theaters because they're out of M&Ms and popcorn. Sometimes they're okay, but I want to like, if someone had some and they like offered me some, I'd be like, okay, I'll take an vine. But like I'm not gonna go out of my way to like eat a bunch of like red vines, you know. If I went over someone's house and they were like, I don't want these, I'd be like, okay, I guess I'll eat some. Aldi Cheez-Its. Is that a brand? That's what your name is after, Cheese Lord? Cheez-It? You're literally named after Cheez-Its? You're a descendant of Cheez-Its? Mmm, delicious. You just like 1,000 milligram gummies. That's a lot of milligrams. I don't know if I could handle that. Honey, is that the normal amount? How much is normally in those gummies? That sounds like a lot. I'm assuming what kind of gummy, you're just guessing. Since you didn't specify. I don't remember the actual brand name. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I usually don't pay too much attention to like actual brands either, to be fair. I just get the food that like is affordable and tastes decent and isn't like super unhealthy. There is not one piece of like Febreze in this entire ceiling. You would think there'd be some over here? Nope. We already checked them. You only get 8 milligrams? I think you might be playing with fire there, 1,000. Shoot. That's industrial grade. A little bit much. Oh, there is another one. Hold up. This is not the wall. There's another one beyond this. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of how many boards there are. Did we check all this? I'm not actually sure. I guess we were here recently. There's just none in the ceilings. I'm curious what this would look like on Bedrock Edition. I guess the easy way to do that would just get a command block, just fill it off air. Get me ropes. I haven't tried those either, actually. Eating Cheez-Its every day for a year? That's a lot of Cheez-Its. Like little baggies or like the whole giant container? Because I always get the family size. Gotta get the family size, man. Economies of scale on your munchies, right? I mean, gotta be saving like 2 cents per pound on that stuff. That's the way to go. Hope I find some Debbie's. Thanks. We'll catch you later. Run, little piggy, run! How's there? Oh, I thought that marker was like right here. Swedish fish are your favorite? I have had Swedish fish. They're pretty alright. I tend not to really buy too much junk food though. Although I am about to go see Spooderman. So usually what I do for the movie theaters though is I stock up on the snacks before I go. So I just did a town run a couple days ago and I got myself a bag of M&Ms. Gonna try and sneak that in there somehow. Get some cans of pop going in there. That's great. That's the way to go. Gotta sneak in some stuff. Adds to the thrill, the excitement. Cool thing only for subs? No, there's just a cooldown on it is why. So that wardrobe change was actually for Annabelle, because that one was already a thing. So that was a hurt sound. We got another wardrobe change. This one's from Mr. Forward. So let's go ahead and switch over to another skin, shall we? Let's see. Should I just become Steve? Sure, let's just be Steve for a minute. Hopefully this doesn't break everything by logging out again. Yeah, I don't know. The movie theater food just isn't as good. And have the thrill, the excitement. That one actually like rotated like 90 degrees. Also, the movie theater food is super expensive. Although I did go to like an actual like dining theater at one point. It was like some old like historical like theater that they set up. It looked like it was for like plays or something originally. But they actually like took your order and like brought you like an actual real plate of food like to your seat. So that was kind of cool. Not sure what I saw, I forget, but the food was memorable. Probably hecka expensive as well, but I didn't pay for it, so, you know, shoot. Yum, yum. This one's still going? This is still going. Is this the final one? Yeah, it's the final one. This one's getting behind. It must be 33. I wonder what the other ones are at. You kind of don't want them to get ahead, actually. 29. Well, it shouldn't be that far behind. Besides, the theaters are the best. They're pretty good. Although, no, so there was a movie theater in Hawaii. And Honeka'a, it's probably still there, because it's like the only movie theater for like a 40-minute drive. And a 40-minute drive on the Big Island is like halfway around the island. Everything is at least 40 minutes away. Okay, it's not like halfway around the island, but like, you know. Sorry, not 40 minutes. 40 miles. That's like an hour. Yeah, so it's like the only theater. It's like this old historical theater. It's only like one screen. Great place though, and everyone just brings in their own plate of food. At least when I was there, just like from home, people got like their little Tupperware and stuff. They did not care at all. They were like, "Bro, we need every customer we can get. Bring in your whole barbecue, man." Crazy. It's actually funny. Top of movie theater is also bad. Middle is best. I've never been to one that had like layered seating, like at like an opera house or something. You know how they got like the bottom row and then like the top row around the edges? Never been to one of those. Might be interesting though. Check it out. But yeah, I always go like middle for like movie seats. Seems like that's kind of the way to go. And it seems like everyone else does that as well. When I was trying to get tickets for Spider-Man, the only seats that were bought out for like every single showing was just the middle 2 rows from front all the way to back. Just the middle 2 rows. Nothing else to either side. And I'm part of the problem. I found one showing that like had literally not a single seat bought. I was like, boom, middle. It's mine. I haven't checked, but I wonder if I'm still the only person that's going to that one. Kind of funny. Close to the screen. Excuse, are you trying to protect your child? You're not doing a very good job. You're not a very protective parent. I'm sorry. He literally died. Was that your kid actually? Or was the other one just like a random pig? Was that just getting assaulted by a rat? You know what? I guess we'll never know. Delicious though. Yeah, I mean that's kind of for every movie though, isn't it? Isn't it Panic? Sometimes the tables block some of the screen right at the top. Interesting. That does make sense. Why do we have low bit rate? What's happening? Is my internet being bad? No! What? What? I have fiber optic internet now. No! What is this? This is actually the first problem we've had with the new internet. Why is it being laggy? Oh wow. This one's getting really far ahead. Maybe it's momentary. Maybe it'll pass. Have I said to be fair a lot? Maybe. I don't usually keep track. Am I being repetitive? Am I being repetitive? Am I being repetitive? The art of streaming is just like never shutting up, basically. Because if someone joins the stream and you're not talking, boom, they leave. Ever talking about something. Even if it's talking about things. You know what I mean? You ever just talking about things? Oh, hi, that's a drill. You know what? I'm kind of lagging on the server as well, actually. You know what? Chosen is, Oh, never mind. This isn't lag. This is just getting pushed around by pigs. Chosen is AFK. Maybe that's something. He's AFK at the witch farm. I told him I have a bunch of redstone that he can have. And we do have a bunch of redstone he can have. We got 17,000 in there. What? Leftover popcorn in the morning with milk, like cereal, and a sprinkle of sugar? Like a bowl of popcorn? The internet does seem to be better now, actually. It has recovered. It has recovered. I'm always repetitive. Yeah, I mean, if you watch the entire live stream, which most people don't. Most people watch like a few minutes and then bounce because that's just, you know, like people got lives and stuff. Apparently, I want to know what that's like. But yeah, you're always like with a live stream, you're always having new people come in, old people leave. It's just like a constant cycle of people. So even if you have 100 viewers for the entire stream, that's not the same 100 people. That's possibly like, you know, 1,000 people just cycling through, right? So you get a lot of questions. You gotta repeat yourself sometimes. Gotta do the plugs. Oh, there's a zebra. Hating the roles is not a good start to being part of the community. Sorry. What can I say? They're there for a reason. Also, I'm pretty sure you gotta use nails for that. Sorry. Using the wrong tool for the job over here. Pocket change. I mean, that was just in that one tunnel bore, though. This one's got 16.9 thousand. Was that the same one that I checked? I don't know. This one's got 24,000. Sometimes when you land on these, you will, like, kind of fall into them. Just past one, Edge of Blackstone. Yeah, it's kind of impossible to point out where it was. I really need to get my texture pack working. It, like, shows the borders. Well, I might find it. This one's got 7,000 in it. Oh wow, this one's getting really far ahead. I think the middle left one got stuck for a minute from the pigs pushing it. This one's middle left, isn't it? $6,000 there as well. I guess we don't have that much redstone. I thought we had a bunch. Bunch. We definitely don't need to craft redstone, though. I can tell you that much. We're not going to craft it. Okay, here we go. This is... Was this the one? Because there's a way to make redstone out of, like, potions and, like, netherrack dust or whatever. But I don't think we're going to have to bother with that, because we just have so much of it. Now, when it comes to actually the auto-crafting factory... Maybe, but there's not that many recipes that actually use that much redstone. The most expensive thing, actually, and I gotta sit down to show this to you, is the... Not that, hold up. This button, there's so many buttons to press, is the rose quartz. So this is 8 redstone each. It's like genuinely kind of expensive, and you need those to make the electron tubes, and you need the electron tubes to make gear shifts, smart chutes, you need them to make the fluid pipes, you need them to make a bunch of, just like so many things. So, like, 14 pages of different things. Mechanical generator, yeah. Expensive stuff. Tunnels, I mean... There's a lot of things. I'm pretty sure you need them for, like, smart observers, and you also need them for... Just, I mean, there's, like, legitimately, like, 10 or 12 different things that we need them for. So, we will have to stockpile those quite a bit. But that's only like a double chest of redstone blocks. Which, honestly, not that much. We probably already have that. We do need to decide how to do the auto-crafting factory, because that's going to be one of the next big projects. And I don't know if we should tack that on to the end of the existing factory. We probably should. But I realize that the existing factory is actually getting too large for the loaded area. So we will have to use some force-loaded chunks. You're the most expensive thing. Hi, Creeper. So the potions of infestation are really only beneficial if you continuously damage the mob. If you just kill the mob instantly, which is what we're normally doing, then you might only get like maybe 2 silverfish per mob, right? And then you'd have to just keep throwing a ton of potions. So that's why we use the allays or the armadillos to continuously damage them, because they heal, right? And then they can just continuously spawn silverfish for the full 3 minutes. If you just throw it into like a normal mob grinder, you're really not going to get that much. Hey, we're actually reaching the end, everybody. 120 blocks to go. Look at how crazy this is. That just looks insane. I love like the grids that it's leaving, actually. Kind of wild. And remember, this goes all the way up to here as well. All of this right here is also mined out. So we're going to take these tunnel bores, put them up here, these 10 chunks, mine all the way to the left again. Yeah, the lava trenchers make this look significantly cooler, because otherwise it would just be like all orange. Because the lava would be spread out so much more. Right, let's see. Are these actually still mining? This is the easiest way to check. If these blocks are updating, then they're still mining. Yep, that one. What about this one? Yep, okay. They're all still doing. Carve your name into the nether. I could pretty easily. I wonder what blocks we'd have to use for that. Not necessarily have to carve it, but we could definitely do something like this. Gotta remember how to spell my name over here. It's kind of a difficult name to spell. I mean, I did misspell it, right? Let's go over here. Excuse me, pigs. Can I get like a medallion of pig friendship or something? Of all the things in this mod pack, that's not something that they thought to add. Medallion of pig friendship. Excuse me. I'm kind of used to the longer reach of Bedrock Edition. Blue mushroom things. Oh, that's true. They do scare away. Okay, let's see about that. Aw, oh, man, I typoed it. It says subscribe, not silent. I always knew I was bad at spelling. It's also not lined up either, like at all. Kind of sneaky in there though. I guess we should have used a different color. Only pork and leather. Yeah, if you wear leather armor, I think the pig should just be afraid of you. That could definitely be in the game. You just don't get attacked if you're wearing leather armor. Same as, like, gold for piglins. The pig should just recognize. Ruh-roh. Hey! At least there's a couple. You misspelled Venmo Creeper 29. Hey, I've already sent you enough. Don't even use Venmo. And you know what? It's asymmetrical because it's artistic. Some sort of artistic. That's for sure. Oh, that's not it. Flex my attitude. Reflects my altitude. Does slime farm still work for Bedrock? Yeah, nothing's really changed for those. I never made one with the arrow killers because they don't really work for slimes, but now they don't work for anything, so it's fine. I'm still waiting for them to release the we got 2 heads from that. The next Bedrock update. I have the video going. Like, it's done. It's ready. It's on YouTube. I got the shorts ready to go. It's all ready. I'm just waiting for them to release the update to drop the video. It's been like a week. I kind of expected them to drop it this week, but I guess next Tuesday maybe? I don't know. There's usually some chat delay. I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's just is how it is, you know. It just be like that. I forgot that I was Steve. Sure is an awfully large lava lake. Do you guys think they're ever gonna add more nether biomes? I think a volcanic biome would be cool. Give us some of those sulfur springs with the geysers, but in the nether, please. That would be great. Give us some lava boats. Give us the warped and crimson boats and let us boat across these lava lakes. Oh, another fortress. Is this the same nether fortress from before? Did we already steal these spawners? Can't speak, apparently. Yes, this is the same one from before. This is actually such a good fortress, but we didn't get a single skull from it, so I hate it. Yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta dress up as Steve so you don't get mauled by subscribers and stuff wanting to get screenshots. When I joined the Minecraft movie like event voting server, there was a couple of people that saw me. I was like getting screenshots. It was kind of cool. Kind of random because there's only like 20 people on the servers. Tried to include them in the short that I made on that. I think they're in there at the end or something. Kind of fun. I've definitely gotten a sneaky screenshot with a bunch of people that I played with before. But now I play with Exuma so much, getting a screenshot of him is not even special anymore. Speaking of that, actually, we might be doing a stream with... Is this loaded? Oh, this is the end. This is the end of the mine. Shoot, we're actually here. We might be doing another stream of Exuma, guys, on Saturday and or Tuesday. Tuesday, I think, is on lock. And then Saturday, I'm not sure. I haven't heard back. I don't know if Fundy's going to be available for Saturday, or what the plan for that is, but maybe it's going to be more mecha. I'm not sure. It's whatever Exuma wants to do. We're just here playing. Is this not running? This is not running. I think I want to notice that. Where is he at? You picked the wrong pigman! Oh, I'm Steve, actually. Now that explains it. No, that's fine, actually. The gas is doing their job. Where do I need to put this down at? Right here? I want to know how it broke. It seems important to know, doesn't it? How does it break? What causes that? Yeah, lava geysers would be sick. That's something that they really missed out on with the Sulfur Cube update. What did they call that? Chaos Cube. I never remember the names of their updates. Of all these game drops, I just can't remember them. Yeah, super early stream. I mean, it's probably going to be noon Pacific. That's normally when we do things. But sometimes, Exuma's got a crazy schedule. That man is just, like, busy. Busy, busy, busy. Busy fellow. Always doing stuff. Always got 12,000 projects going. So who knows? I'll let you know in the Discord, though. But yeah, Saturday and Tuesday might be early. Excuse me, I just got here. I just landed. I literally just landed and you're already harassing me. I love that they just run away. Okay, well, I guess we gotta go pick up this, this left one, and then it's gonna be the middle. Oh, I think he's way busier than I am. Because he's like the main admin for, all of Hermitcraft, right? That sounds like a busy job. Is it over here? Somewhere over here. Without the lava diving armor, this would actually be impossible. It would genuinely be impossible. You can dye your wrench? What? I did not know that. Interesting. Oh, we've gone too far. Nope, we haven't gone far enough. Never mind. What was I looking at? Looking at something that wasn't the right thing. It's got to go like 2 more blocks. Is that right? I think I actually perfectly lined it up. Cool, we gotta go pick up the next one now. Not this one. It's, the one over here. That guy didn't even make a death sound. Oh my god. You can see the fireballs on the map. That's crazy. What kind of situation is this? What are you supposed to do about this? Yeah, I'm worried about the gas, like, breaking the rails in the machines. That's why I, tend to stay clear of them. It's gotta go to right here. Kind of staying clear of the machines as the gas are firing at me. So I don't want them breaking rails and stuff. Sounds like it'd be a bad idea. I don't know if it's actually an issue, but I am not gonna find out. One more block. Here we go. Oh my god. This is such a mess. Is this one next? Yep, and then we just gotta do that one. I think we lined it up perfectly. 1004. 1004, heck yeah. The other ones I like really messed up over here. How much do you have inside of you? 108, that's actually pretty good. So these have gotten almost 160, 170 per. Because each one had a stack already. So give me your guesses in the chat real quick for how many debris we're going to get from the current mining session. We went from around maybe 450, so from right around this line, all the way to over here. 20 chunks wide. And that does include... That includes the 252 already in the backpack. Is it still going? This is the easiest way to check, besides being in lava lakes and stuff. Glad I looked up. It should be... I think it's going to be less than 1,000. Yeah, the winner gets some cookies. Yeah, maybe around 500-ish. I'm actually not sure. We'll find out soon enough, though. $725, very optimistic. Like it. $672. Doing the arm thing. Within 20 of 635. So 615 to 655. Interesting. I haven't had people guess ranges before. 635. That's the next the next chat. 10 each way. Oh, okay. 666. I mean, that makes sense. That is your literal name. Is that lined up? Looks awfully lined up to me. Heck yeah. Look at that. Perfectly nice wall right there. We should probably check this for other blocks. This is not going to mine, like, the high density. There's, like, just 2 debris right here. From 1 to a billion. That would be correct. Technically. The best kind of correct. Okay, this one's getting close. At least with this one, we can just see where the wall's lined up. Not inside of some lava. Like, get out of here! Yeah, go run back to your mom. Mom's kind of a pig, not gonna lie. You think pigs have pigtails? Like the hair? I kind of want to see what that looked like. I'm gonna edit this into a video. Oh, all this mining stuff? I'm not. We're skipping over so much of this. Whoa, you think pigs aren't beautiful? Whoa! That's more on you than me. You're assuming I meant that as an insult. Bro, this guy's on rapid fire over here. Rapid fire, like, gassed. Please, calm down. How many fireballs do you have? Get out of here. Okay, there's one right here. Definitely gonna mine that out. Any more around it? No, of course not. Yeah, so we're just doing progress updates every now and again. That's basically all you can do. This will be the video after next, minimum. Ooh. I somehow managed to make another 40-minute create mod episode. I don't know how I keep making 40-minute Let's Plays on this series, but they just all turn into like 40-minute videos. I don't know, man. This is actually the end. Genuinely, like almost every episode I've made is like 40 minutes. There's just so much to do. And I've cut so much too. It's not like I'm like keeping everything in either. I'm slicing and dicing and cutting and, you know, slicing and dicing. That's all I got. I'm sorry. I don't know any other words for cutting. Yeah, there's no such thing as quick and easy create. You would think everything would be easier and quicker, and like to an extent it is. Like the backpack mod, literally I think this is the single best mod in all of Minecraft. The backpack mod. The number of features that are in this backpack mod is insane. Free cam I think is like a second best. Although I would combine free cam and full bright as like one mod, as like camera tweaks. I would rate that second. But backpack mod, genuinely best mod. I think it's better than crate mod. The jetpack is nice too, but like I can do without the jetpack. I can do without the super enchantments. I can do without like the overpowered armor. Backpack though? Oh man. You don't live without backpack. Okay, I think that's all of it. So we started at 30. It's only been an hour actually. Yeah, we started at 39 on the hour. It's 38 on the hour. Can you please stop? We're just gonna go over here, just despawn you. They fire so quick. I feel like they got like rapid fire mod on. Okay, well, let's do a little progress update, everybody. No, we need to, oh shoot. I'm not losing these numbers, am I? Hold up, don't chat. Nobody chat. We gotta do the, because I don't want to get the numbers lost from the netherite guessing. Nobody's in the chat message. You're all banned from chatting. That's a new superpower of mine. You're banned. Until I figure out what's happening in here. I just gotta put these down. So this one had 94 in it. Oh, I didn't look at how much we actually had from mining. Like, mining. Okay, that's left drill. Let's keep these on the hotbar, actually. We'll just get a nice line of them going like this. And then, boop, boop, boop. Throw all that out. Don't need any of this. Don't even know what any of this is from. Okay. So 1 more hour of mining. We've cleared out this entire section over to here. We've now gone to -1,000 by -500. And this also still goes all the way up over there. But now we have all of this ancient debris in the inventory. Did that just change the inventory size? I guess it did. And then we also have another 117 in here, looking pretty good. But guess what? We got 2 more entire tunnel bores to empty out. This one's got another 106. Fantastic. And then this one has got another 114. So all of that combined from 1 hour, we just got 720, which is better than the 2 hours of mining that we did before with the single bore. So it's literally twice as fast with 4 tunnel bores. Who would have thunk it? That's crazy though. We're actually doing so good on this. Great, now we need to take all these back to the beginning, put them over here, and mine to the left. That's what we're doing. What are we at, everybody, for our guessing? 720. 720p. Let's see. 725 from T-Rex. That might be the win, and that was like one of the very first guesses. Bedrock Fan also said 725, but they weren't the first. I think T-Rex has got it. Is that it? I think that's right. Yeah, T-Rex 90708. Here's some cookies for you in the chat. Congratulations, freshly baked. Slightly sulfuric. They were baked in the nether, but you know what? Delicious chocolate chunk cookies, everybody. See if we can't find some more in the ceiling. That would not count towards this number guess. Because I said so. The cookies have already been delivered, no backsies. Prime instant delivery. You think about it, boom, it's on your doorstep. You didn't even have to hit confirm on the purchase, because there was no confirm. Ches Lord, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. We'll still be netherite mining. 9 years of netherite mining. Oh, hey, look at this. Some actually in the Basalt Delta. What are you doing up there, fella? Biscoff cookies. Those are actually really good. Put those in like some nice tea. Those are very nice. I do approve. Okay, this is where we need to be. This is a nice, flat, lavaless wall. This is good right here. This is good. Let's put this down and see where about we're at with it. This is left. No, this is average size. This is left. Here we go. Pop down over here. We are off by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're off by 6 blocks. Should be that one? Yes, perfect. Okay. I am indeed playing on Just Create SMP. Yes, I am indeed. We're still making bedrock farms, though. Because I got the next bedrock farm. It's ready to go. I'm just waiting for them to release the update. Because the video can't really go out before the update's out. Oh, that's way off. It's gotta be like right here. There's the Nether Fortress. That's off by 7. The last one was off by 6. Ooh. Let's see if that's gonna do it. Giving it a little bit of head start here, but that's fine. Oh no, not the tunnel bore. Okay, we're fine. I never thought I would like the Basalt Delta biome, but this one has like minimum lava in it. This is like the biggest clear area we've gotten. You do love to see it. Thought I saw like an ancient debris down there. Nope, apparently not. Oh, it's in the wall. Come on now. You don't need to be like that. This looks so bad. I don't trust this, like, at all. Nor should I think. That one's into the wall as well. No! Why are you like this? Why are you like this? No, please, please. Oh, this is why I don't like Basalt Deltas, actually. You're timing out someone. For why? But what did they do? You're gonna have to remove them all, because they still give you knockback. I have fire resistance. I feel like... Do you think they should damage you if you have fire resistance? I feel like they're lava, right? So, I mean... Am I stupid for thinking that they shouldn't damage you? They're literal magma, so... Why are you phasing through the wall, my guy? Why is there more of you? I just killed, like, your entire, like, bloodline. Get out of here. Please. I have to put this back by another... Stop. How did you even go down? Okay. No. Oh, my God. I'm gonna have to go pick up that other drill. It's gonna get, like, 100 blocks ahead. It should not take this much effort. Please. Launch. And don't go through the wall. Where's the other one at? Okay, it's not, like, that far ahead. Bro, there's another one! Where do you just keep... Is there a spawner? What is happening? Magma creams have multiple bloodlines? You know, the genealogy of, magma creams is fascinating. They're self-replicating. So... I think they're all related to a common... One single ancestor. It's the same magma cream, passed down into a billion different cubes. Okay, this one's gonna be right drill. We're just gonna put that right there. Boom, 1 piece of coal. Okay, great. Oh, this one's also gonna be in lava as well. No, it's not. Wow, incredible. Thank you. Thank you, Minecraft. I appreciate that. After getting the last 2 launched, this is very nice of you. Oh, it's off by 2. Never mind. I thought I was being smart. I wasn't being smart. That happens a lot to me. I'm like, oh, this is actually a really clever idea, and it doesn't work. Why hasn't anyone thought about this before? Oh, it doesn't work. That's why. Typical situation. Okay. Is this the doubles? This is the doubles. This is the middle of the build right here. Yeah, so we're kind of on a bit of a delay here. This one's actually going, isn't it? Yes. Maybe I need to start bringing multiple tanks. Because we're kind of running out. Although we have all this in the backpack as well. All of this in the 1600 in there. This holds 3200. Okay. We're kind of fine for a minute, I guess. That was good for blocking those spawns. Are you sure about that? I mean, I guess you're right. Doesn't seem very convenient, though. Overall, this does seem like the biome with the least lava in it, though. This seems like just the best, clearest area that we've had in the entire, like, zone. There's just, like, very little lava. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. There's obviously all this right here, but I mean, looking at the map, I mean, look at this. It's just, like, a big, clear area of, like, just no lava. We've mined through some other basalt deltas before, but I guess none like this. It's just clear. Wow. Is that worth showing? I know. This is like the lava biome. Somehow, the lava biome, the basalt delta, is like the clearest of lava. If you look at the map, there's just big sections of like absolutely no lava compared to the rest of the nether that's just all pure lava. So somehow, the worst nether biome is the best for mining? I don't know how much actual netherite we're getting. It doesn't seem like we're getting a ton. 11? I don't know if that's good or not, but we don't have a ton of lava, so hey, I'll take the wins where I can get them, right? This one's got 26. It seems like it's doing all right. This is low-key kind of nice. This is what it would look like if there wasn't any lava. And I approve of this message. Have a good one, Annabelle. We'll see you later. Does the not being lava remind you of Bedrock? You know, it's awfully quite nice, actually. Now that I think about it, it is awfully quite nice. You know, Bedrock Edition has some good features, everybody. Bedrock actually does have some great features. Movable tile entities, that's great. The cauldron features, that's great. Being able to bone meal literally everything, that's great. Fish dropping bones, that's great. Trident killers, amazing. I actually really like the radius 44 spawning sphere. It's actually grown on me over the years. I think it makes a lot more sense than 128. Genuinely, for like survival gameplay, what are you gonna do with a mob that's 128 blocks away from you? If we look at the map, like all these guys over here, I guess not a great example. These aren't like super far away, but like 128 blocks away, mobs are spawning from you. Like, I just don't think it makes any sense. I just like spyglass, I guess, but I mean, it's just not necessary. Now, R44 is a little bit tight. We could probably push that to like 64 or something and have it be fine. That would make more sense to me. Half the radius and like significantly less volume. I don't know what the math on that volume would be, but genuinely a lot. 18 in there. Also, I think this 4 is actually from the previous hour. I don't know when we started these tunnel bores. I want to say like maybe 45 on the hour. So you can go bird watching the jungle. You can't see more than like 20 blocks in the jungle, though. But yeah, I think that's a good modern feature of Bedrock Edition. It's like just highly optimized too. It could be a little bit larger, give us a little bit more room, but it's honestly not as much of a like limitation as you might think. You know, without all this lava, we're actually finding more in the ceiling. Leaf watching? I mean, kinda, yeah. Yeah, no, we're actually finding more in the ceiling now. Weird. Bedrock's obviously missing quite a few features as well. You know, the nether roof, offhand, sweeping edge, the entirety of the combat update. A couple things like that. But it's doing pretty well without those features. Map markers with the banners. That's a big one that everyone really likes to complain about. Although, I don't know how often you would really use it, to be honest. How often do you really use that on Java? Maybe for mapping out like a shopping district or something. That's a good use. But, I feel like maps don't get used a ton as I'm using like a map mod. It is a nice vanilla way of having waypoints, though. I just wish the vanilla maps were like better. That they could be a lot larger. That would be cool. Because, like, you don't really carry one around with you to, like, find your way home. You just carry it around to, like, map out the world and, like, make a map wall. Just to look at it. It's not like a navigation device. Unless you're using one of the structure ones. But even then, like, chunk base it. I don't know. It's nice to have the vanilla option, though. How many netherite do we have so far? This many. 724, 1403, and 699. Plus a few in the boars themselves. This one's quite ahead of the other ones. It was the first one to reach the end and the last one too. But yeah, look how nice and empty this is. Beautiful sweeping attacks. Yeah, sometimes I do spam. Just because, like, they're tiny cubes. It doesn't really matter if you spam, right? Need I remind you that I won 2 UHCs? I think it's harder to hit mobs on here, though. That is on Bedrock. I don't know. I guess I rely too much on the sweeping. I'm like, surely this should, like, hit the mob, right? But no, it just, like, mines out the blocks. But, like, with sweeping, I feel like you should hit near the mob, and the sweep attack should just, like, damage the whole area, right? Just area of effect in front of you. This little guy hit me. Even though I don't take damage, I, like, always try to not get hit by him. Just because. I don't know. Only UHC I lost was to JoJo. No, I lost 2 as well. But we don't talk about that. Oh, man. So, the one with JoJo, everybody got absolutely cooked in that UHC. That was, like, the holiday one. Like, JoJo's team was the only team to have diamond armor, and all of them had full diamond. There was just nothing in that world that we had that was going for us. We, like, almost mined into an ancient city. Or, maybe that was the second one. I think that might have been with Lexi, actually. Yeah, that was with Lexi. We were just, yeah. We kind of got... everybody got cooked on that one. Besides JoJo's team. So they, like, obviously clean sweep there. JoJo did not need, like, to have the best gear on the server to clean sweep either. But, like, everyone on that team having full diamond... yeah, no, nothing you can do about that. And then everyone was fighting each other as well instead of, like, ganging up on their team. Like, yeah. Easy win on their part. And then the other one was me and Lexi, and obviously everyone else, versus Elrich and Sliced Lime, and Elrich locked in for that UHC. That man was going crazy. Hello? 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 Oh, never mind. Invalid session. Wow, thanks. I'm sure that's going to be good for the tunnel bores. I don't know why it doesn't. Can I break the server? No comment. No comment, Your Honor. But yeah, no, Elrich was wild. They like went to the Nether super early on. They had all the potions. They had like 20 gapples. It was crazy. Meanwhile, me and Lexi could not find a single piece of leather for the life of us. We got absolutely cooked in that UHC because we did not have enchantments. We had full diamond. We were like we were set. We had like more than 30 levels because like we found the skull biome. Like we almost summoned a warden, you know. But yeah, we didn't have a single piece of leather. Could not make an enchanting table. I tried to fight well, but yeah. I got some good shots on him with a bow, but other than that, like didn't land a hit on Elrich. He jumped, he ender pearled in, poison potioned both of us for like 2 minutes. Because you know, when the mods are out of date, I don't care. No. Was there an update since I restarted the game? And yeah, hit us with poison for 2 minutes. Lava, like, I tried to lava bucket him. He had fire resistance. Bro. Yeah, nothing you could do. When you get poisoned for 2 minutes and you're in a UHC, it's like, well, guess I'll die. I hit him with, like, an unenchanted bow, like, maybe 4 or 5 times each. Somewhere around there. 3 to 5 times. But, like, not gonna do anything with an unenchanted bow, right? Okay, we need to check all 4 of these again. Yeah, we tried to fight well. I wasn't sure what to do at the end of that one, though, because it's like, man, I don't want to go into this battle without enchantments. So we're just, like, kind of camping around trying to find a cow or something, but, you know, war borders. Is this still going? I feel like this is going. Okay. No issues there. This one seems like it's good. What are you doing? You're still going. What about Hugh? Huey. Yep, still going. Okay, great. Let's do a little progress update, everybody. 35 in there. Am I about to do some mental math? I guess so. 35 plus 42, that's going to be 77, right? 77 plus 44. Huey Lewis? I don't know who that is. I was thinking Huey from The Boys. What was it, 77? Oh, wait, now I went up to 45. Hold up. That's 125. 132? Maybe? I don't know. Somewhere in that range. 132. 166. 198. 198, everybody. I don't really know actors' names. I've probably seen him in something, though. I'm guessing that's an actor? I don't know. But, yeah, I don't generally memorize actors' names. I don't know. 121? He's a musician? I wouldn't know. Yeah, if it's a musician, I definitely do not know. Because I am not a music person. I'm sorry. The music that we got on the background of the stream is, like, all I ever listen to. That's just for background noise. Honestly. Just to make the stream a bit more streamy. Huey, Dewey, and Louie? Is that like Ed, and Eddie? Seems like it could be like Ed, and Eddie. Surely I know them. I do not. No. He did act in Back to the Future? Okay. I should probably watch the Back to the Future movies. I've not seen those since I was a child. A wee child as well. I've thought about adding them to my watch list a couple times. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. What do you think? What do you think? Should I do it? I guess I'll just sit right here. I literally don't think that they can hurt me. I'm fire immune, and I have like 4 blast protection 6s. I think I'm fine. I am taking some red damage, I guess. It can't get me. It can't get me. It can't get me. Can't get me. Get back here. Get back here. Oh, this is not as easy as it looks. This is more difficult than it looks. Oh, jeez. Get over here. Oh, I got him. Okay. I gotta go back to the wall. There we go. Now I can watch my tunnel bore in peace. Why am I Steve? Why am I not Steve? Why aren't you Steve? I am Steve. Yeah, no, this is my camera view right now. I can't, this is it. Yeah. This is where my camera's at. What you guys see is what I see. Always. Yeah. That's why tracking down that gas was a little bit difficult. Okay, I guess that's where we move it. Where we move it. Oh, I thought we were getting close to the end. I was like, oh man, we're at the end already. No, we gotta go. We gotta go all the way down to here. Shoot. We made good progress though, I think. Genuinely not a lot of lava. I do wonder why this is like double ridges. Not sure what's up with that. Used to Skiz movements. I mean, I would hope so. Being your name. I haven't really seen much of Schizoman, to be fair. To be fair, I also haven't watched, like, any of the new Hermits. And by new Hermits, I mean anyone from the last, like, 8 years. The last time I watched Hermitcraft, like, you know, consistently, was when Good Times with Scar was a new member. He joined in Season 4. I think with Rin. I'm pretty sure Rin also joined that season. And then Vintage Beef joined that season. I think he joined a little bit later? I'm not sure if he was there at the beginning. I think they gained like 4 new members that season. I've talked about this a few times. It's like that was my last great exploration of Minecraft content. Good season though. Good builds. I still remember the Super Secret Sapling Society. Psychology projects? Interesting. Yes, I too am not a builder. Building is good, but I don't know. We always have so much more to focus on. Maslow's pyramid. I don't know what that is. Totally not late. Liz, hi. You've been here the whole time. Just lurking, obviously. I think I have a number of decent builds over the years. The bases, like a few of the bases, have turned out pretty okay. But I'm not like small scale, like little detail kind of builder. Like I can't do interiors, right? Some people can pull that stuff off really well and like make good content out of it and like drive a story and like have a good time doing it. I do not have that particular set of skills. I have a very specific set of skills, and it's called messing around and discovering. And oh boy, do I mess around. And occasionally do I discover. And you know, it's fun. We have a good time. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Number 1, caffeine. Number 2, sleep. Number 3. No, that's about it. That's about it. I can't think of anything else. Maybe water? No, you don't need water if you got caffeine. Don't need food if you got caffeine either. I'm having a hard time of thinking about any other requirements that you need. Sunlight? Overrated. A living minimum wage? Don't need that if you got caffeine. A retirement plan? See previous point. Chimichangas? Hmm. You do raise a valid point. I'll consider it. But also, burrito? A good breakfast burrito with some egg in there? Hmm. I don't know if you can beat that. We're actually finding so much in the ceiling. You're lagging really bad? You might need to turn down your stream quality. Everything seems to be fine on my end. We did have some lag issues earlier, though. But yeah, nothing's giving me errors right now, so it seems like it might be on your end. We are streaming in 1080p. Not every, like, Wi-Fi, like, connection can handle a 1080p stream. Okay, what kind of tacos, though? Like, hard shell or soft shell? Because I've been making, like, these breakfast, like, tacos. Get, like, some eggs, scramble those up, fry up a hash brown, break that up into, like, potato bits, and then, like, mix up the fried potato bits with the egg, and then, like, boom, put it in a tortilla that's also fried up with some salsa. That's, like, pretty good. Obviously throw some vegetables in there, too. If you feel like it. Who needs vegetables? I haven't had hard shell tacos in forever. How far have we gone? Negative 200 to negative... Okay, we've gone 270 blocks, actually. On the furthest drill. Now, I do want to know, how do you make the map, like, always render in everything? Because sometimes it do that, but sometimes it don't. Minimap settings. Oh, no, I don't want the minimap. Load? Load new chunks. Reload viewed regions. No. Convert all regions? Load flowers. Reload all regions? No. Map riding distance. Unlimited. Vegetarians need vegetables. Yeah. Everyone should have some vegetables. Vegetables are good. No, I don't want the reload. Load new chunks. Yeah. Convert all regions. Display, maybe? I'm not sure. Hold up, let's try it again. Where's the setting button at? Display. Display stained glass, blah, 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 blah. Track players, cave, minimap, radar, full screen. No. I don't know. There's got to be a way to have it just load everything. Because I just want to see everything that we've ever loaded at once. I think right now it's just based on render distance. Ooh, maybe that's the word I'm looking for is render. Render world map waypoints. Yeah, render pair arrow. Map riding distance. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with the mod. Breakfast burritos weigh like 5 pounds. That's my kind of burrito. Bro, sign me up. I live in the middle of nowhere, so I don't have any form of like food delivery or takeout or like legitimately anything within any reasonable distance from me. The closest food, I think, is like at least 30 minutes. 20, 25 maybe. There's probably a dollar store, but I don't think that counts. Because there's like $20 stores every like mile in this country. So. What's up with that anyway? How many dollars do they even have? It sounds like that costs a lot of dollars. I'm in Oregon. The oregano state. Or something. Oh. I was wondering what I was hearing. I guess this is just something that can happen with your machines. He's free! Okay. He's just stuck there for a minute. Weird. Herbie. I know. Oh, that reminds me of, I think his name is, like, Herb or something. The Volkswagen. Do you guys remember the Volkswagen movie? It's like just a movie about like this Volkswagen bug that's like alive. Is his name Herb? Herb the Volkswagen? It is. It is Herbie. You just dredged up some ancient memories. Ancient memories. Movie. The Love Bug franchise. Yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely ancient memories. Didn't even know that was still in there. You just activated me with like a sleeper agent. Just said the word and boom! Completely different person now. Was there a reference to that in the Cars credits? You would think there would be a reference to that in the Cars movie. Although there's like, what? At least 3 Cars movies now, right? Trying to become the richest player? What do you think we're doing? We're gonna get a bajillion netherites. Something like that. I am 56. Just because I've seen the movie doesn't mean I was like alive when it came out. I mean, jeez. Yeah, I'm not sure when those released, but definitely have not seen those recently. That is like maybe 5 years old. Cars 2 is criminally underrated. My cousins are quite a bit younger than me, and the older one loved the original Cars. Like when that came out, I think he's probably watched it like at least 1,000 times. Like legitimately, I think he watched it every single day. Like actually every single day. Not even like exaggerating. Probably every single day of his childhood, he watched that movie. At least once a week. Hi, buddy. SpongeBob too. Yeah. If he had that on like disc or something, the disc would be like completely worn out. A+ movie. Cars 2, B+. Or A+. Cars 3, can't remember. It was that meh. I haven't seen Cars 2 or 3. Cause I don't know. I moved and then went off grid and like didn't watch any movies for like 6 years after like the first one came out, before the second one released. Oh my god, can't get through this lava. Where's our machines at? They're in the middle of the lava. They should add guardians that just like spawn in the lava lakes. Is this not even where, this isn't even where the thing's at. I thought there might have even been a 4th Cars movie. I don't know why they would stop making them. It's just like free infinite money. 101. This is the middle too. This one's getting quite a bit ahead. 197. Yeah, these two are launched at the same time. It's getting quite a bit ahead. It's catching up with the first one though. These ones should be falling behind just because they're mining basalt, which is denser than netherrack. Now this one's finally out of the basalt delta biome. That was a huge basalt delta biome. Utterly massive. Still moving? Yeah. Isn't it true, Herbie? Isn't it in black and white? The ones I saw were in color. There might have been like just another like movie with like that same car. I'm not sure. It was definitely some sort of like movie with like a Volkswagen like bug though. That was like a comedic character. That was like alive. That was like being kidnapped or something. I know it is weird that the basalt delta has way less lava. What is up with that? Genuinely the least lava populated area of like the whole thing. There's not even like random lava sources. Because normally that's what a bunch of these are. All these little ones are like random lava, like individual sources. Barely any of those. Crazy. Oh, there's about to be a Shrek 5. Man. Crazy. I remember when the first Shrek released. Back in my day. I had to hand draw every frame. And now they got TikTok mirror in Shrek. And it's like, what's happening? And like, the donkey's like old. Donkeys don't live that long. He's gonna be like 100. And by the time Shrek 6 rolls around. They like had kids and like their whole family grew up and like, you know, like teenagers now. It's like, what's happening? Crazy stuff. They're like actually keeping pace with like IRL time over here. See you later, you boy. We're just talking random movies right now. What's your favorite movie, everybody? I can't really pick a single one. Because I just like a bunch of them. I've seen so many at this point. There's so many good ones. I have a list of like top 15. Because I couldn't pick 10. Treasure Planet. That is also a good one. I haven't rewatched that one in a long time. Take your pick from Lord of the Rings extended editions. Okay, but what about the Lord of the Rings Rings of Power series? What did you think about that? Because I watched the first 2 seasons. They're dropping a third one. I kind of didn't think we would get a third one, because apparently the second one, like, didn't perform that well. I don't know, based on what I remember, which maybe isn't, like, the most accurate. But it seems like a free money-making machine. It does look pretty interesting. The trailer for the third one seems kind of interesting. Horrible? That's fair. There was some decent scenes. The creation of Mordor was kind of cool. Dazed and Confused. That's your name! Congratulations on knowing your name. Is that actually a show? Or like a movie? Daredevil's also a very good series. Even the new one is pretty good too. Because there's like the original Netflix series. I'm glad all those original series came back to be canon. Because they were not canon for like a long time. So there was The Punisher, there was Jessica Jones, there was Luke Cage, Daredevil, and Iron Fist. I think those 5. I never watched Iron Fist or Luke Cage. But very good Netflix shows. For like pretty much golden era of MCU. And I think they're all canon now. Because like, obviously Punisher is in the new Spider-Man. Daredevil was in the Spider-Man. They're just bringing them all back for Spider-Man. The new Daredevil series had Jessica Jones in it. Spoilers, I guess. The Defenders, yeah, those guys. And then, yeah, just good stuff. Good series all around. I feel like that should have hit you. The original Daredevil series, though, is just, like, peak. Absolutely peak. Some of the best MCU shows. Probably the best MCU show. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was pretty good. But it got kind of crazy near the end there. And then there was also the Agent Carter series. I actually like that one. But they canceled it after 2 seasons and like left it on a cliffhanger, so that's cool. Love it when they do that. Love it when that happens. And then Disney ruins everything. It does seem to happen quite a bit. Although Liz is like a super Disney fan, right? So he's a very good lawyer. I think having a twin would be pretty cool, actually. It's like built-in siblings, but you're like the same age. That must be interesting. Then you can like dress up as each other because you look the same. You could like totally body swap. That'd be fantastic. That'd be so much fun. Just to troll people. Not body swap, but like life swap, I guess. So if I hit this minecart right here to kill it, I'm pretty sure that's gonna place the machine. You used to do that? That's fun. Nice. Disney owns cable news. Local chapters ruined. Yeah, well, you know, cable news. Bleh. whole lot of discussion to be had there about that. Not sure we need to get in that right now. We should probably scan for some debris in the ceiling. Trying to think of like what other MCU show was actually good. Is there the most recent one that I saw was the like Ironheart series, I think it was called, and that was like, meh. They brought Mephisto in, and like that's been such a meme in like the MCU community forever. Like, oh, it's Mephisto, it's Mephisto, and then they finally bring it in at like the finale of like this janky, like not really well received at all series. It's like, oh wow, now you bring in Mephisto. All the other times, like it wouldn't make sense, but now he's gonna be in like some new movie or something that they announced. You know, the nice thing about Basalt Delta, there was no gas. Gotta say. Yeah, S.H.I.E.L.D. was good for the first couple seasons, but then it kind of went off the rails. To be fair, it was kind of always off the rails. There was never really rails. But then they turned their, like, airplane into a spaceship and a time machine. Then it was like, okay. What's happening? And then you got into, like, multiple timelines and stuff. It's like, okay. And then they tried to do, like, the X-Men storyline of, like, everyone hating the... Oh, what do you call them? Like, superhero people. But they, like, they chose to be, like, have superpowers. Instead of the X-Men who were, like, born that way. So the discrimination storyline didn't really plan out, like, beat for beat. Because they just copied it from X-Men. It was like... It's not really the same deal when you sign up for it. Yeah, they did kill and revive a couple characters. And then, like... Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of weird decisions made with S.H.I.E.L.D., but it was interesting. Very interesting. There's another tunnel over here, right? There is not. It's that one. Guess we don't really need to check on it. It's just kind of doing its thing. Hi, dude. Bye-bye. Yeah, definitely the oddest of all the shows. And it had like 5 seasons. Takes 300 hours to watch all the MCU content for the next movie. That's crazy. Sigils was telling me that someone in his community tracked how many hours of hide-and-seek content he has in all of his videos versus the MCU. And apparently he has, like, more hours of hide-and-seek videos on his channel than content in the MCU, which is crazy. Someone had, like, a spreadsheet going, which is funny. I think I probably have more... Ooh, I don't know. I don't think I have 300 Let's Play videos. But man, these create videos are stacking up for the time. But I definitely have 300 hours of content on YouTube. Like actual videos. I don't know if I have 300 hours of like... No, I definitely don't have 300 hours of tutorials. Because I have like 350 tutorials. What we're talking about? We're talking about movies and shows. The Not Knowing Club? I'm like lead captain of that club. Brave New World, Brave New Day. Yeah, Brand New Day. They do kind of sound like children books. I hadn't really realized that until you said it. Brave New World, yeah. That was also kind of a weird movie. Apparently, they're releasing 2 Avengers movies back to back. So we're gonna get Avengers Doomsday in December. And then no new MCU movies. The only MCU movie we're getting in 2027 is Avengers Secret Wars. Which is fascinating. Like, how's Captain America gonna hold up? He doesn't have super serum. Bro's gotta take the shot. Take the pill. Gotta get juiced up. He's gonna be fighting all these things. He's just like a dude with like a shield. Does he have his wings? I guess he still has his wings. But like, bro, what are you doing? He's gonna die. It's just like, he's just a guy. I guess he's got vibranium wings, but like, it's just a dude. Nope. I'm still not very good at this. I don't know. I think you're around 15 movies behind. To be fair, there's not a lot that you need to see. I feel like I'm punching these at the right time. It is an EU server, though. Got another wardrobe change. I was actually just thinking about changing the skin. I was going to change out of Steve just out of funness. Didn't work. Okay, let's go kill this guy. How can you see me from this far away? That seems ridiculous. Through the lava, too. Seems a bit silly. Okay, let's make sure all this is going good. These two have fallen so far behind. What happened? Wow. That's quite a bit. You're welcome. Why, thank you. Appreciate it. No, you don't have a choice. That's fair. They are making a new Black Panther, actually. They just announced, some guy. I forget his name. I don't think I've ever heard of him. Some dude. Some guy. Some highly anticipated dude. He's like the one that everyone wanted. He's gonna be playing Black Panther's son. But grown up. Because I guess it's been a while. Although there was also the time skip after, Endgame. So that's cool. More Black Panther is good. Those are good movies. Although I gotta say, the Atlantis stuff was kind of strange. I don't know. With Namor, he's got like wings on his feet. What? Also, yeah, this is the skin that we are now. At least it changed. Easy fix. Move to England. Oh, it already rains enough here. Bro, Captain America's back for Doomsday. I guess that's true. He's like, hey, give me that shield back. That's actually gonna be so funny. He's like, hey, I kind of need that. Yeah, I know I gave that to you, like, 10 minutes ago for me, because time travel. But, like, kind of need that back. I guess he's got Thor's hammer, though. I mean, shoot. Is this where the tunnel is? It is over here somewhere. It's kind of weird that they're bringing back Captain America and Robert Downey Jr. They're just trying to cash in on like the name recognition, really. But it'll probably, the movie's gonna make $1 billion anyway, so sure, it'll be fine. We're not seeing like any debris in the ceiling. I've been looking. I haven't seen anything. Try practicing on the gas though. Nope. It's difficult to hit back. I don't know. Excuse me. It'd be nice if this gas would clean up some of these cubes for me, actually. There's no original ideas. Yeah, I mean, to an extent, there is no original ideas. Everything is, like, recycled. Because even the words and phrases that you think in are not original, right? Like, unless you go ahead and make up your own language, right? Your own set of grammar. Like, you are using information passed down to you. So in that way, everything is recycled. But it's what you do with it that matters, right? Because original ideas, but only in books. That's true. Authors do have some of the best leeway for storytelling. That's a semantics argument. I mean, yeah, to an extent. But it's true as well. Hey, finally, something on the ceiling. But, like, it is kind of true that there's, like, no really true original ideas, right? Because you're going to have been inspired by something, either subconsciously or on purpose. Probably. To an extent, right? That guy was really bad at his job. I just wanted to give him a shot. I gave him like 12. We have time for minutia arguments while boring. It's technically true. We have to go a couple hundred more blocks. Let's discuss. Let's dive into the worst of discussions that we can have on a live stream. Let's make everybody upset. Let's talk about the American school system. How about that? I had to pick something that wasn't like too on the nose. Let's talk about AI. Doesn't even break those blocks. Still such a mess. Still, when wasn't it? Critically underfunded, critically overdemanded, underpaid teachers, overworked teachers, teachers buying their own school supplies out of their like barely like minimum wage salaries. Crazy. Bad students. Oh, I just heard a thing. I saw a couple things from Linus Tech Tips about AI and teaching. Apparently some teacher somewhere, take this with a grain of salt, but some teacher like gave, you know, the 5 steps or whatever, like the 5 instructions for like writing an essay. And then they also hid in those instructions like some text that you would only get if you like copy pasted those instructions. Like it was like 1 point font or like white text or, you know, some hidden font. They used like a specific word for it. I'm not sure what exactly it is. And it was like, hey, use the word Madagascar in a way that would not make sense as like the 6th rule for the essay. And out of their class of like 60 students or 50 students or whatever, apparently only 2 of the essays did not have the word Madagascar in it. Which means that every single student just used AI to write the essay. Crazy. Kind of wild. I want to know why these chunks up here are loaded. Is that from us? I don't think that's from us boring. We haven't been up there yet. It looks like it's bored, though. Someone's been through there. Yeah, so to some extent, like, degrees earned before, like, 2020, or before, like, ChatGPT released, are kind of more valuable. Because you actually had to work for it. Like, you didn't, there was no way for you to use AI to cheat, right? Because it didn't exist yet. Which is kind of crazy. Baby boars. I mean, I want to know why it's, like, loaded in such weird chunks, though. I guess we'll find out soon enough. We're about to hit it. Oh, 2003. Nah, too old. Don't have any relevant skills for the new information technology economy. You gotta learn. You don't know how to use AI, so you're not valuable to the workforce. Sorry, you're cooked either way. Yeah, AI is really, it's not doing good things for education. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Go back straight to handwritten. Oh, there was another one as well that they talked about. They did a midterm where you could take it home to do it, and like everyone passed. And then like, hey, okay, the final is gonna be in person, handwritten, and like only 2 students out of the entire class had like the same scores across the midterm and the final. One of them was just like smart; he got like 90 at them both. And the other one was just honest. He got like 60 on both. Everyone else did great on the take to home and completely failed the in-person. So it's great. It's great. You know, everything's good. Don't cheat. It's not gonna get you ahead in your studies. It's easy, but that's easy isn't good, right? Yeah, the guy who got a 60 was true hero. Yeah, you know, he's honest, right? You know. It's respectable, at least. He's like, well, that's just where I'm at. He's not cheating to get ahead or anything. It's just where he's at. We're gonna miss it by an block. I think literally 1 block. I wanna jump in there and see what's happening though. Yeah, it is better to fail than to cheat, because failure is a teaching opportunity. Like, you learn from your mistakes, or at least you should. That's like, it's a very important part of like just being alive. If you don't learn how to learn from your mistakes, then like what are you doing? Because you're gonna mess up, you're gonna fail, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna do derps. Gotta do a lot of derps, and you gotta grow from that. Old school cheating is still a better option now than using AI. Yeah, I mean, like, looking up the answers, at least you gotta memorize the answers, or like come up with some clever way to like get those answers on like the inside of a water bottle or something. No, look at this, someone does have a tunnel bore over here. Wow, look at this. Huh. Someone actually has been out here. In like the weirdest way. I've not been scanning chunks because I didn't think anyone would be out here. Fascinating. I'm on his shoe. Well, we found someone else's tunnel bore area, and it's about to be completely annihilated from history, so I figured I would show it. I don't know whose this is, but we're like super far out, and it's not connected to spawn at all. So someone came out here, just plopped their drill down, didn't harvest the debris from the ceiling. There was 3 of them. You know how rare that is? And then, yeah, theirs was a little bit taller than ours. Fascinating. Fascinating. Who's got a 17 tall nether bore? That's an awfully weird height. But yeah, it's like crooked as well. I don't know what's happening out here. Awfully strange. Carving their name out. I don't know. It just looks weird. Squeeze through there. Yeah, awfully strange. Can we change the way height on this? Yeah, you can see it like goes over and up. 27 was too much though. Strange. Just stop being poor in interpolitics. I mean, sure does seem like a way to get free insider trading. Sure does seem it. Yeah, look at this. It's just like up by a layer. So weird. I gotta go fill that in now. It's not gonna be even across the whole area. Yeah, who dareth have a taller tunnel bore than thou? Crazy. Unheard of. I'm gonna have to mine out the top layer of all of this area now, just to match it. That's the more reasonable solution. Gonna have to raise up all my tunnel bores by block, run back through the whole area, just to mine it out. This one's really far ahead, dang. I don't see any zebras though. Let's check this one, just out of curiosity. It's got 170? Dang, that's pretty good. What is this one at? 185. How does this... I guess it has more. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess that's why it would fall behind. Yeah. That's 15 debris worth of distance. That's crazy. Spanish nearly cost you degrees. Could not give a hoot about the course, and it's kind of hard to just learn a language course in a couple weeks. Yeah, that's true. That's another thing as well, like, forcing people to be in classes that, like, don't have any relevance to them, right? Like, get everyone up to, like, a standard level. Like, you gotta learn, you know, your English. You gotta be able to write. You gotta be able to do some basic math. You know, some financial literacy courses would be amazing. Why is there no, like, financial literacy courses? Like, you need to learn how to file your taxes and, like, you know, write checks and, I don't know, cash checks and not commit check fraud. A lot of checks, now that I think about it. Nobody uses checks anymore. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be able to understand, like, interest rates, mortgages, credit cards, how not to get completely destroyed by credit cards. And, like, the interest rates, because the, like, 30% APY, insane. so many people go into like financial ruin on that. You got to be able to understand like medical bills and insurance and like, you know, co-payments and dependents and like co-signing and like blah 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 blah. Just like a billion different things, right? Like that, all of that is so much more practical to most people than like learning like algebra or trigonometry, right? Like, those are good things, obviously. I mean, people need to know how to do those, but not everyday people. Not like not your average person usually. If you're going into engineering or whatever, then sure, absolutely. That definitely makes sense. You'll probably need that stuff, but when was the last time you did algebra for fun? Not that I never. Yeah. Is that an ore? I feel like that's just, yeah, it's just quartz. Yesterday. Well, you're the exception probably. Yeah, adulting 101. But yeah. I also think like home ec, like just cooking, should also be like mandatory. You gotta be able to like just feed yourself, right? Because spending money on takeout and like going out to eat and even just like coffee, it adds up so fast. Adds up so fast. Also just like health class as well. Why like mandatory? Mandatory. Man, if I was in charge, man, everything would be better. I'd teach everybody Minecraft. Make everyone subscribe to Toy Cat so you avoid house fires. For just 9.9% for 20 years on a camper the last 5 to 7 years. Oof. Oof. Have you seen the 50-year mortgage idea? Insane. Insane. Oh, hey, there's one right here. Yeah, interest rates is such a big one, though. Not understanding interest rates, it gets so many people in trouble. Because they really add up. Oh, wait, there actually was another one. That's the first time we've randomly mined around and, like, actually had another one. Would have paid more interest than you would have camper? Yeah. For sure, that's how they get you. The interest is where everyone gets you. Genuinely. Die on that interest. Second time? Okay, well, I haven't been paying attention. Sorry, jeez. It's very rare, at any rate. Are these... Oh, we're still a couple hundred blocks out. What are we at? 850? Yeah, 150. Oh, I missed the first one. Well... Let's go back and find it. Rewind the stream now. Oh, yeah, student loans as well. Oh, man. A lot of people will go in for degrees and whatever with, like, really bad student loans. And then a lot of people drop out. So many people drop out. And then you still have the loans. Most of these are American issues, by the way. Just generally America specific because we hate you. I don't know. Seems to boil down to that sometimes. There's a tunnel bore over here, right? There's gotta be. Where am I at? Right of middle. Oh, that was the camera. I am right of middle. I thought the map was showing my camera location. Where is this tunnel bore going? What's happening over here? You still going? You still doing? You minding something? Steady learning the hard way? Yeah. Credit cards really do have to be treated just like a debit card. Like, if you don't have that money, do not spend it. Pay that thing off on time, every single time, or it will just destroy you. Especially because so many people live paycheck to paycheck as well. Like, it can be a very good, you know, emergency spend if you absolutely need it, but it will come back to bite you if you don't really plan. Oh yeah, compounding interest. Yeah, so I got messed up with interest because the mortgage on this house is an interest loan. So when interest rates went up, the mortgage rates went up. And of course, I don't even own the freaking house yet. And I don't get the papers because of, you know, compounding series of stupid events. So I got just completely destroyed by interest rates. And by the time I found out, I was like 15,000 behind on payments. So what is happening? It's not even worth that much. So that was fun. So now I'm just like overpaying it every month. I mean, gonna have to. I still don't get the papers because, yeah, series of dumbness. Trident killer is not working for the gold farm. Just rethrow the tridents. Generally, that's gonna fix your trident killers. Because sometimes the tridents like shift, or if you haven't loaded it, or if you kept it running while like it was like unloaded, then that can be a real problem. But yeah, just rethrow the tridents. If the redstone isn't working, then make sure you've built all that correctly. The trapdoors like flipping. Also, the trapdoors have to be in the correct direction as well. I didn't mention that in the video. I think it's southeast, south or east that the hinges have to be on. And it depends what direction or like which sides they're on. Where am I at? This one's getting close. Is this one up here still running? I need to go check this one. I feel like the top one's not doing what it should. Yeah, buying a house is just genuinely unaffordable. Even like the most basic thing is like $200,000, $300,000. Like, what is happening? No one can afford that. No one can afford that. Insane mortgage rates too. And renting is so much worse, man. I was spending more on rent for a tiny 1-bedroom with like a shared bathroom, no kitchen, nothing. I guess I had utilities, but like that was $700 a month. Right now I'm paying like $500 on the mortgage. But this house is also it was complete disaster. It still kind of is. It needs so much work. So like I think there's 40,000 left on the mortgage. Hopefully less than that at this point. God dang. But I don't know, because I don't get the freaking papers. There's a staircase. Where does this go? It was for some Debras. Oh, that's a drill. Thought I could get out that way. Works for like 10 seconds? Interesting. Yeah, the locked-in interest rates would have been great. This is actually the second mortgage that was on this house, too. It was paid off. And then they took out a second mortgage to buy another house. And then flipped that house and made a bunch of money on it. But, of course, I got ripped off in the process. So, that's the whole thing. We'll go into it in depth once it's resolved. Whenever that is. But yeah, kind of the only way to like buy a house right now is to like get lucky and or buy a fixer-upper. And like fix it yourself kind of deal. Or like have someone in your family that like knows what they're doing that can like help out. Because actually hiring people is also so expensive, man. Even just materials will get you. Buy a house in 2018 for $177,000. Downright reasonable. Current estimate is now $375,000. Yeah, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Part of the problem is that like these there's big corporations that like buy houses just to like rent them out and like Airbnbs and stuff. Like that should be illegal. Like I don't think that's a hot take. I don't think companies should own houses. Houses are for people. And like if you have like multiple houses and you're just like renting one out, I don't know. Seems like that should maybe be discouraged at this point. Maybe it was okay before there was like a housing crisis, but I don't know. Seems like maybe that's not good right now. Maybe you get taxed 5,000% on that. $50 billion taxes. Okay, this one is the far left one. Wait, that's where my camera's at. Oh, it does show you where your camera's at. And that's where I'm at. Look at that. It's a cute little fella right there. Current value is $3.5 million, bro. What? How much land is that? That's got to be like quite a bit of land or something. 2016? That's insane. Like, do you want to be a millionaire? I mean, like... I mean, shoot, man. $15 acres? That's pretty solid. I lived on a place that was like 6 acres before in Hawaii. And I don't know if you guys know about the Hawaiian grass. The guinea grass. Bro, that stuff grows like 7 feet tall. It is... like, it's got like these spikes on it. It's not like spikes. They're like little hairs. And they just like, they get in you, man. You gotta have like legitimately... like, weed whackers don't cut it. You can have like one of those industrial grade like lawnmowers, like a tractor lawnmower, like the drag behind kind to deal with it. Or you gotta like hand sickle it. Like grab it and from the base and then just like use a sickle on it. You can't use a machete. You can't like, maybe a bladed weed whacker, but it's like 7 feet tall. It's insane. And like basically the whole 6 acres was either that or jungle. It was crazy. Like try and drive through it. It's wild. But 16 acres, that's a lot. Is that like mostly woods? You don't have to mow all that. Tell me you don't have to mow all that. Oh my god. Yeah, no, guinea grass is like the worst. It's like, and it captures water as well. And like, I'm pretty sure that's where a lot of mosquitoes come from. Because, you know, it's basically just grass, but like 7 feet tall. And it's horrible. And now, like, on the mainland, you see some people with it like as a decoration. It's like, what are you doing? No! Every fiber of my being is like, no, burn it with fire. No. No. Please, no. War flashbacks, man. The amount of, like, itchiness I've had from that stuff. Crazy. $300,000 in your area for 3-bed and 2-bath? That sounds like just like an average house, man. That's the thing. Like, even just like an average, like, meh, house is like 300,000. It's like, bro. Like, I would move, but it's like, what, to where? To where? I don't have that kind of money. I'm not, like, convinced that I'm going to be a YouTuber in, like, 20 years to pay off a 30-year mortgage. Like, that doesn't sound financially smart. Can't buy a rotten shack with utilities or a bathroom for $500,000. Yeah, California also has significant housing issues, but they're trying. You kind of got a lot of companies and stuff there, so it's like, you know, a lot of people move there for work and everything. It's like, there's a lot of compounding factors that do not make it better. Man, isn't the Nether on Java just amazing? Look at this. This is fantastic, guys. Don't you just love lava everywhere, forever, always, non-stop? Infinity lava, never anything else, just lava, nothing but lava, only lava. That's my new website, everyone. Only lava. Lava forever. If you wanted to get through this in survival, you don't. You did. You just don't. I don't even know where that's at. Where even am I? Is it over there? I don't know where my boards are at. I'm so lost. It's all just lava. Oh, this one's actually sort of getting close. I think I'll go do like the obsidian trick on the wall. This is the final wall, isn't it? I think this is the final wall right here. Is this? Yeah, this is the final wall. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do the obsidian trick. That way we stop the tunnel borers from mining when they shouldn't. Yeah, that should stop the bore. Put some pictures. Cool. I will see them after the stream, probably. Honestly, I'm just gonna mine to the... Well, I was trying to avoid lava. So much for that. Should have known better. Where is my tunnel bore at? It's coming up. Oh my god. Please, let me out of the lava. No! No! There's infinite lava forever. Nothing but lava. I just want to go down. Why can't I go down? Why is it... Okay, you know what? We're going over the tunnel bore, everybody. Because that's easier, apparently. Jeez. Also featuring lava, yeah. This is mining debris. Okay. Jeez. Where's our next tunnel bore at? It's like, they're pretty far back there, actually. Is this one on the back still mining? Yes, it is. We need sunlight. Sunlight's overrated. The mines is where we need to be. I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. I don't know how it's the first time I made that reference so far. We're digging a hole, all right. Quite the hole, actually. This is crazy. We actually almost loaded up those chunks over there. Looks like we might have to go a little bit beyond that just to get 4 bores worth. A lot of stuff. At least this is actually finding some debris over here. How much have you got? 225! Wow! Okay. That's from a full... That's a full line. Not quite a full line, I guess, but, you know, quite a bit. I mean, take the finished bore and face it towards one of the unfinished ones to see who wins. Yeah, just the battle of the bores. Okay, I gotta say, the jetpack under lava is genuinely kind of annoying sometimes. Cause it's like, I just want to walk around normally. I don't want a jetpack. I don't want to, like, get launched swimming. I just want to, like, walk a little bit, you know? Okay, we're close to the obsidian. That's probably it. How do you even tell? Is this it? I'm guessing this is probably it. Where's my obsidian at? You know what? I think we call that good. Sure. Why not? Do I go back this way? I go back this way. Lava walker. Yeah, so you can have the diving boots, but those are also pretty annoying because then you like sink constantly. Okay, that's left drill. And soon we're gonna have another guess for how much debris there is from this run. It should be at like 700 to 800 ish. Should we do Jeopardy rules this time? It's not Jeopardy. It's Price is Right or whatever, right? You guys corrected me on that before. Where if you go over, your guess doesn't count. Where do we need to be? 1,004, right? $1,004. This one. This one right here. 1082. What percent of the 1,000 times the 1,000 have we mined? Well, I don't know if we're doing exactly a 1,000 by 1,000, but I mean quite a bit because this doesn't go to 0, 0. 0, 0 is like over here. We could actually mine a whole 1,000. Let's see. Let's make a waypoint. 0, 0. I guess we'll technically have mined 1,000 by 1,000 area. So I mean quite a bit. It's not gonna be a true like 1,000, like, you know, negative 1,000, negative 1,000 to a positive 1,000, positive 1,000. It's not gonna be that insane, but it will be quite a few blocks. This one appears so far behind. Bob Bark rules. Interesting. Yeah, that would be 2,000 by 2,000, yes. But it's to both the thousands. Technically, we need to run a bore to like this stretch right here, which we could do. We could drop a right bore right there and just out to 1,000. That'd be a kind of chill thing to do. But technically, once we get to this corner, it will have been more than 1,000 by 1,000 because we went negative. Or sorry, we went positive like 100 on one side. Because over here is 0, so we went like quite a bit to the side of that. Kind of wild, actually. Also, I think we can get rid of this one. Where are you at? What are you doing? You're not doing the obsidian yet? Why are you so slow? It's definitely going to be over 666, I gotta say. Because this one had like 200 something on it, so that was quite a bit. Oh, that was 48, wasn't it? Exactly 40. I got a lot of this stuff. Jeez. 38 gas tiers. The goal number is a netherite beacon. If we go over that, that would also be acceptable. Because then we could have like some extra netherite blocks just for fun. Do like a little mini 3x3 beacon or something. So the number is like 5,800 that we're trying to get to. Okay, this one's actually right here. Go on away. Lava flowing in the nether is faster than the overworld, but like lava flowing away, like when you remove the source, it takes so long for still. We're at 53% right now? Is that real, chat? I don't know what this is. What number that is. It's 2,800, I guess. 5,904. That's true. I did write that down, actually, in the Discord. So I can keep track of it, but... kind of forgot. The 4. You know, the 4. Ooh. Where's this 4 at? Going Schwo. Going Schwo. And then let's go check on this one out, actually. Maybe there's some stuff in the ceiling to mine, too. Hey, look at that. This will make it go a little bit faster. A double! Heck yeah. There's still so little in the ceiling to mine. I don't want to do like too many of these netherite mining streams, which is why I think it's great that we have 4 bores. Because that just cut like our time in half. Literally. Objectively cut it in half. We've actually been doubled our rates per hour. We're like 700 per hour now. Insane. $213. Thought I saw something over here. Must have just been an ore. Must have been the wind. Still a ways to go. Please go faster. Wait, 6 hours out of 10 hours? I'm not entirely sure. We'd have to count the live streams. That's actually a lot of experience. I'm pretty sure all the experience tanks on these are full. I should really go ahead and empty them. Maybe we can put a couple more tanks on there. We might literally be able to put like 2 more tanks on there. Well, maybe a double. Sound to a full? I wouldn't say a full. I'd say a derp. Yeah, a derp is more reasonable. I think a full has a negative connotation to it that's disrespectful to the profession of full. Oh, it actually went a block far. Did it? No, we're fine. Did it go block far? I think it did. You know what? You can't tell because there's a big old lava pile right there. So I think it's fine, actually. You can't even notice. It feels like all the ceiling debris is like right here at the end. None of the other ones have had ceiling debris. Hey, big man, what you doing? What you doing, fella? How you doing? You say full. Ah, meanie. I think he's just a cute little fella. I almost went in there to grab that, but I was like, nah. I'll make you wait and suffer. Half the season is tunnel boring. Not half the season. Well, a third. I'll give you a third. Final offer. You just joined and decided to bully me? Okay. We're talking about Silent too and how nice he is. What a great fellow he is. How many charitable donations he's made. How much of his time he's dedicated to community service and helping those in need. Oh. I think a derp is much more relatable term. You don't want to act a fool, but it's okay to act a derp. Right? That seems reasonable to me. We're actually out of, almost out of water in there. I feel like I use the jetpack so much. I'm surprised it really lasts this long. One more piece of lava. Just one more piece of lava, guys. It's always the last stretch that takes the longest, I guess. Some people have a vision for the SMPs. Silent has tunnel vision. That's actually pretty funny. Listen, I found out that you can make a huge tunnel bore and create mod, and I was like, say less. Okay. And now here we are. I've always wanted to get a netherite beacon. I just didn't want to spend 5 months live streaming it. Because that sounds insane. It's possible. People have done it. PixelRest has done it. iJevin has done it. But like, I just didn't want to spend 5 months of live stream on tunnel boring. It just seems like that's a lot. But I've always wanted a netherite beacon. So I think the reasonable cost of like 5 live streams of nether boring is a small price to pay. It's not so bad. And we get like, you know, we get a chance to chat about just like the housing crisis and the education crisis and the AI crisis and the, you know what? And movies. And nostalgia. And failure. And learning. We've talked about some good things today. Probably. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. The crisis. Too many crises. We haven't talked about the crises in cosmology. That's a fun one. And Herbie. Yeah, Herbie's good. We didn't actually talk about games at all tonight. We gotta save some topics for the next couple live streams. Lack of not knowing Huey's. I know Ann Huey, just not the one that you wanted. You expect me to know musicians? Get out of here. Get out of here. Talking about my midlife crisis. Oh no, we already talked about that. That was live stream. You missed it. You done missed it. Also, if your inventory is full when you try to pick one of these up, it just gets thrown out of your inventory. So, you know, not great. Okay, so that's everything. So now you guys have to guess on how many ancient debris there actually is in these boars right now. And we're going to do the Price is Right rules. So if you guess over the number, then your guess does not count. Like if it's 720 and you guess 721, doesn't count. Too much. You went over. You bad. Get better at guessing. So like the next guess down could be like 600 and they would get it. So you gotta be careful. So we're starting off with 56 in the inventory. I know that these have approximately at least 200 each. Okay. And you know what? We're also gonna do... throw away some stuff from the inventory first. Magma cream? I guess we can keep some of it. Keep some magma cream. Show that we actually did it. Right then. Have a nice little layout right there. 67. Funny. I mean, if it's the lowest number, you could actually get it. If it's 665 or under, you could actually get it. It's actually possible. Unironically, it's kind of possible. We need to do that and then this as well. Okay. Right then. It has been 1 more hour of mining. The progress on the 1000 by 1000 area is staggering. We only need to do 1 more pass with the tunnel bores to have completely mined out this 1000 by 1000 area. And you can see that the Basalt Delta truly is the best place to go for lack of lava. Somehow, there's not even randomly like 1 by 1 lava sources in there. It's insane. But now we need to see how much we've gotten from the last hour. And we already did an hour of mining, and that was 724. Why, thank you. We have all of these ores that we actually got from the ceiling. 56 just chilling in the ceiling. And then I also want to go ahead and place this down. Ooh. I placed down the wall. You know what? That might not actually be that good. If that hit an ancient debris, it might have broken a drill. I just wanted all this levels. And then inside of here, we have 229 debris. Hold up. Lock rotation on that. Hopefully that didn't, we need to go check this, actually. Ooh, there was an ancient debris in here. I don't know how that's going to treat the drill, but probably not well. I imagine that broke off a drill. Is there a drill on the ground in here? I don't see one. Okay, well, we might have to repair the drill because I'm stupid. Hold up. Everybody hold up. Give me a second. We need to go to a better area for this. I think we go back over here, actually. Snaggletooth. It's just gonna leave a singular 1 by 1 trail of blocks behind it. This would actually be a decent area. It's gonna be impossible to see, though. I don't know. What would happen there? Maybe it just drilled out the blocks in front of it. Maybe that's what happened. Because there was some blocks that were missing. I think it's actually fine. Yeah, I think it placed a block behind. Yeah, okay, no. It was mining the blocks in front of it, and that's where the debris was. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We're good. Everybody, nobody panic. We're fine. Nobody stop panicking, please. Panicking is reserved for me and me alone. Ow. This is why I didn't do this in this biome. Average size drill is a left drill. Okay, tunnel bore number 2 going down, placing it on the ground right there. Fantastic. How much is inside of this? We got ourselves 254, and I will take all of that experience. 54, that's pretty good. Why did I come to this biome? This biome is the worst place ever to try and do literally anything besides tunnel boring. Why? Like, you have area of effect, just damage. Get out of here, please. We're leaving. I don't like you people. There's a ghast over there. God, every time. Every time. Get out of here. Okay. The third tunnel bore is down. Give me the levels. And we have another 274. I think that's the most we've gotten out of any of these so far. 274 is pretty good. Bro, please. Please, just die. Just die. Just go. Just go away. Just die. Just die. Okay. And finally, wait, hold up. We need right drill. Okay, the final drill. The right drill. Place it down. Give me all the experience. 167 levels. You literally can't make this stuff up. And this one has 236 in it. Too much for the entire inventory to handle. It's like almost 16 stacks of ancient debris from 1 hour of mining. Genuinely crazy. Actually crazy. We need to throw those item frames away. We need to go to memory. We need to unselect that slot. We're going to put this right there. Stack all that in there. 1,050, everybody. 67 did not win. Thank goodness. Okay, these guys are so annoying. Had to pick this biome. Had to pick this biome. You know what? Just get out of here. Jeez, we're gonna go park in some lava. Actually park in some lava. Okay, so now 1,050. That's where we're at. So who guessed it? So we have 1,082. You're too far over. The next best one is 828, 875, 999. Okay, I think you might win it, Manifold. I think you might win it with the 999, unless there's more in the inventory. 1,050 is our best 1 hour mine session. Although it was slightly over an hour. It was from 45. It was an hour and 30, right? Something like that. So it was actually over an hour. Wild, though. Let's see. Let's double check it again. 825, 1,082. You're over. 28, 875, 999 from Notable. I think, not Notable. No, sorry, Manifold. An Oriental Manifold. I think that's the one. $65% of the way there. That's insane, actually. Here's some cookies for you in the chat. A little bit stale. I baked them like 4 hours ago. Listen, they were the beginning of the stream. I made a big batch of cookies. They're still soft. They're still fairly moist. I'm nom though. Congratulations, everybody. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. So, 65% of the way there. Wow. Let's actually. I want to do the real math on this real quick. So 1,050, 724. 1,403 plus 699, 3,876. Wow. Okay. So as of this mining session right now, almost the entire 1,000 by 1,000 area, we are already at 3,876 of these ancient debris. And we still have a couple more mining sessions to go. It's definitely going to require more than the 1,000 by 1,000 area, because we're only 65% of the way there. So we're going to have to start expanding this into maybe another 1,000 by 1,000 area. Maybe we take this to actually We might have to take this to actually the far top right over here and mine out all of this as well. Just absolutely insane numbers of mining. Insane. I don't think we were at 65% 30 minutes ago. I'm not sure. I haven't really been keeping track. That big man spawned up in my little debris area. This is where this is where that other tunnel was. That's crazy. Yeah, so next time we're going to go up here. I think we're going to have to expand this beyond the 1,000, though, if we want to do all 4 bores. And, of course, we're going to do all 4. Like, we're not just going to run 2 just to keep it nice and clean. Glad we grabbed out that experience, though. That's quite a bit. Gonna go dump that back on the XP tank at base. Where is the corner of this? Here we go. Yeah, so this is where we're gonna pick up next time. And let's actually go up to the top real quick. I just want to load these chunks. Did I see something right here? I thought I saw a zebra. I'm just going crazy. Okay. Did that load these chunks? It did. It didn't load all of these ones over here. This is actually such insane progress, though. Wow. For just a couple of live streams, that's insane. Genuinely crazy. Oh, there's 2 more right here. What? There's 4 more right here. How do we miss these? This is a good little fight. There's more right there. We missed 6. We legitimately just missed 6. Good thing we came over here. That's wild. Go for a full 6 beacon. Yeah, a 4x4 netherite. Well, oh, sorry, a 2x2 netherite beacon would be crazy. It's not really that much more. If you want like a quad beacon of netherite, that's insane. Nobody does that. Who does that? Maybe if we mined out the full 1,000 by 2,000, we would have enough for that. There's actually another one. What is happening over here? There's free netherite central over here. Yeah, no sane person would ever go for that. Unless you can farm netherite, like, automatically. No reason you would ever go for that. Even doing that with diamonds from actual diamond mining, like vanilla diamond mining, is absurd. I think I've had that before on an SMP. I've definitely had multiple diamond beacons in survival before. I had a diamond beacon on Legacy Console Edition, just like in one of my worlds before YouTube. Just chilling. Just beacon mining. But yeah, this is where we're gonna be. Okay then, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed today's live stream. We'll be back again. I think Saturday might be an early stream. Sunday, we're not going to be streaming. Tuesday might also be an early stream. So it might legitimately be next Thursday that we get back to netherite mining. So we'll see. But I have a couple of videos coming out. We're going to have a tutorial for Bedrock dropping soon. The new Experience Silverfish Farm. That's going to be fantastic. And then we're also going to have another Create episode out sometime within the next week, probably. With the Dye Factory. Lots of good stuff happening on there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I would like to end this stream without being bombed. Thank you. Jeez. We're going to end by rating someone, as we always do. But thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like. Or, you know, forget about that. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Follow if you're on Twitch. That way you can see more live streams in the future if you haven't already. Join our Discord server as well. That way you can, you know, sign up for stream notifications, catch all the things that we do all the time, and then we're going to go hang out with Mr. Joe Hills, streaming on Hermitcraft 11. You guys know the deal. Drop a follow on the channel. Tell them where you came from. Never mind. They are offline, apparently. I clicked in literally a second too late. They're actually gone. We're going to go raid JoJo instead. How about that? Everybody go hang out with JoJo. They're doing some things on Lifesteal. YouTube chat, there's the link in the chat. Go to JoJo's stream. Bomb in there. Tell them where you came from. See what they're up to. And I'll see you guys over there. And in the next one, everybody. Bye!